Hey guys, I'm back, and I actually have only been gone for about 5 minutes or so. I'm gonna be watching episode 19. Last episode had so much tension. It was like build, build, build. Like it was kind of crazy. It wasn't kind of crazy. I think it was really crazy. Um, I want to know what Captain Levi is actually going to say. Like, when are they going to fight? It almost feels like that Braveheart moment where they have the stakes or those long pikes and they're waiting for the cavalry to come riding towards them. And Mel Gibson is like, hold, 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 now. And then, like, they hold up the spikes and then skewer all the horses. It feels like that moment, except Levi is not saying anything. I feel like he really needs to just be like, hold, hold, okay. So I question that in a leadership, in his leadership capacity. I'm sure there's a reason. For some bizarre reason, I do trust him as a leader. He's pretty awesome. I want to see more action with him, just because I remember when he arrived with the cape flowing or whatever, and he's like, "What's going on with you kids?" Like that was just so cool. So I would love to see a lot more of him. And I want there to be less scattering going on. I mean, I'm sure the point of that was to show like the confusion of the troops, which they got that down. Like I was like, who's where? And the map helped, but like it was still very scattered. It seemed really disorganized. Clearly, that's what was going on. So, and then I want to like Jean, I do, but he was talking about killing. Like that's what's that term? Oh my gosh, I just had it. Does it ever happen to you where you have a term and then just like, what is it? Oligarchy clearly is not the right word. What is the word I'm looking for? Hold on. Mutiny! Mutiny! Mutiny is the word. He was talking about mutiny. Oh my gosh, that took way too long. I hate when that happens. It's a good thing I'm not a blonde. Let me just say that. Anyways, yeah. Like Jean was talking about mutiny, and that's not okay. So I want good things for him. Like I want him to make good life choices and be a good person and find a really pretty girl. Oh my gosh, when that girl shows up with the horse and it's just like, oh, she's a goddess. I mean, that was just priceless. I love that. There was a brief moment of levity that was quite fun. So anyway, here we go. Episode 19. Oh, shoot. Bite. That sounds. That just sounds like all sorts of badness is going to happen. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I don't want anyone. Oh my god, someone's going to die. I mean, people have been dying, but I feel like something really bad is going to happen. Okay, let's do this. Oh, come on. We only have a moment. Oh my gosh. Yo! Oh my gosh. She's so intense. It's like the trees aren't even there. I mean, I guess they're running through a tunnel, but still. Oh, look at that. Her eyes. Nope, not yet. Oh my gosh, she just kills everyone. Say something! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, do something! What is he gonna do? How are you supposed to cover your ears and ride at the same time? Oh my gosh. What is he firing? How is the acoustic shell supposed to help? Oh, who's got a point? Like, are they trying to give him a complex? Are they trying to egg him on to, like, turn into his form? Yeah, but he should explain. Is it like a test? What happened? Nobody could lose control. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I want him to do. Oh my gosh. He's a real monster? He's pretty savage. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, choose your way you'll regret the least. And how could he hear him while galloping? That's not realistic. Oh my gosh. I think I would change. Oh my gosh. What are they gonna do? Like, slit him up? What? Wait, they're gonna like chop off his hands and legs and stuff? Wait, is she gonna like start chopping off his limbs? Oh my gosh, she's kind of a mad scientist. Which makes me a little uncomfortable. Is he gonna like transform in a well? I think. What if he has like stage fright? Instead of like, ED, it's TD.
いや、そんな確実性の高い代物でもねえだろ。何かあったの？アンジさん、巨人になれません。
Oh my gosh. What happened to him?
自分で噛んだ手の傷も塞がらないのか。みんな、どうしてこんなに落ち着いているんだ？
Because they're battle trained.
巨人になれなくてもいいのか？大丈夫か？
Is he not healing either? Wait, he touched a spoon? What?
何の爆発だ？
So what about the spoon? Oh gosh, that would be embarrassing on a date, that's for sure.
落ち着けと言ってるんだ。お前ら。
God. Oh my gosh. You're just like eating at a picnic table and it's just like, oh my gosh. He's got to figure out like, okay, so what about the spoon? Like, he like, zzz, like electricity. This is odd. You should just. Oh, and it's like only like half a rib cage. It was an accident. What? It's like such a problem. A gut feeling. Oh, he's so cool. Just stop yelling. Can I touch that arm? I like how she's salivating. I'm talking crazy hot. Oh, look at all this sinew just attached. Oh. What, is he just gonna sit there like with his... What? It's not like he was just gonna sit there with like his arms stuck in a bunch of flesh. Exhausted. Yeah, do they really know like how this affects his body? No, a pleasant one. Oh my gosh, she's great. Does he need to touch metal?
こんな風に人差し指と親指の間でね。
確かそれを拾おう
It
とし
wasn't
た
hot enough?
巨人化はその直後でした。
なるほど。今回巨人化できなかった理由はそこにあるのかも。
It didn't have a... It had to be,
巨
it had to be
人
metal.
を殺す、砲弾を防ぐ、岩を持ち上げる。いずれの状況も巨人化する前に明確な目的があった。
Oh.
おそらく自傷行為だけが引き金になってるわけではなくて、
Oh.
目的がないとダメなのかもね。
スプーンを拾うために巨人になるなんて。
That seems a bit extreme.
なんなんだこれは。
But he was in pain.
つまり、お前が意図的に許可を破ったわけではないんだな。はい。
Duh.
お前を抑えるのが俺たちの仕事だ。それ自体は間違ってねえんだからな。調子に乗んなよガキ。
ごめんね、エレン。私たちってビクビクしてて間抜けで失望したでしょ。でもそれでも私たちはあなたを頼るし、私たちを頼ってほしい。
Oh, that's... They actually do care for him.
だから私たちを信じて。
Trust. Oh my gosh. I like that backstory a lot. Trust you. Oh my gosh. No! Quit killing people! This episode better not stop before, like, the showdown happens. How are they gonna outrun it? Like, her legs are like 50 feet long. Yeah. What is going on? I don't think I could do it. There's a reason why I'm not in the military. What's going on? Oh my gosh! What is... Oh, shoot! Oh, that was what the acoustics... Okay. Oh my gosh! So they, like, pinned her, essentially. Look after my horse. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Hanji's gonna lose it. She's gonna frickin' lose her mind. Why didn't they just tell him? Oh, are they gonna cut her open? Who's in there? I did not see that coming. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They're gonna cut her open? Like, they're gonna dissect her while she's alive? Oh my gosh. I mean, Hanji is gonna lose it. Like, ah! I mean, her glasses are gonna get all glinty and oh my gosh. I'm excited to see, like, her response, but, like, I bet it's gonna be gory. I mean, just oh my gosh, that was awesome. Although I don't understand like why they just didn't tell him like we have a plan. Like, I mean, I guess like did it need urgency? Like, or maybe was he worried about like some possible connection between him and the female Titan? Oh. Okay, good. It's not carbon monoxide. I wonder why I was yawning. Anyway, well, it is 11:34, so it is time for me to go to bed. But oh my gosh, I mean, yeah. So it's the reason why he was being so like tight-lipped about it and like not saying like there's a plan, there's a plan, is because he didn't want the female Titan to kind of, I guess, get signals from Eren. I don't know. But wow, oh my gosh, when like all those things like came at her. I do wish that there was more stuff. I mean, there was some, don't get me wrong, but oh my gosh. I feel like there's like more like twists and turns in the narrative and less like fighting. Maybe that's just my perception. I don't know. Anyway, holy crap. That was fantastic. And I feel like I'm going to go to bed tonight and I'm going to just dream of titans and forests and riding horses and just really intense stuff. How cool would that be, though, if I like went to sleep and I dreamt of having like omnidirectional gear and like zipping around and having to chase after a titan or escape one? Or what happens if I dreamt about becoming a titan? And what type of titan would I be? Like, would I be, I assume I would be a female titan because I'm a female. But like, what would my like specialty be? I mean, hers is like insane athleticism, but like there are others where they're massive, or like the ramming titan or whatever they call them, like transformer titan, which I call him. But like, yeah, what would my titany power be? Anyway, well, I will let you know if I dreamt of titans, and yeah, till next time, bye. I want to like Jean, I do, but he was talking about killing? Like, that's, what's that term? Oh my gosh, I just had it, does it ever happen to you where you have a term and then just like, what is it? Oh my gosh. It's on ships. The only word that's coming to mind is infantry, which is clearly not the word I'm thinking of. Oh my gosh. It's like right there. Like right there. I have to look it up. Hold on a second. Okay. How do you even look up a word that you don't know? Overthrowing a captain of a ship. I'm not connected to the internet. How am I not connected to the internet? Oh, crumb. Oh, well. Oligarchy clearly is not the right word. What is the word I'm looking for? Hold on. Mutiny! Mutiny is the word. He was talking about mutiny. Oh my gosh, that took way too long. I hate when that happens.